Welcome to R3 Jewel Academy. Create, innovate, and shine.
Hello aspiring designers, welcome to R3 Jewel Academy. I am Debolika Roy. I am the HOD of R3 Jewel Academy, and today I am going to give you a glimpse on what is manual jewelry designing course and the whole idea about the jewelry market. So first I am going to show you what is jewelry designing all about and what is manual jewelry design and CAD. First I'll tell you what is manual jewelry designing. First, here you can see this is a manual drawing design. What is manual jewelry designing? Manual jewelry designing is something when you close your eyes and you visualize something, a design, where you're going to put the diamonds, where you're going to put the gemstones, where you're going to put the metal, what the settings you're going to use. When you visualize something and you put it on the paper, that is called manual jewelry designing. And the same thing when we convert it in a different software, like this is CAD, when we have to convert it in CAD, computer aided design. Here we use different types of softwares, and in those softwares there are different types of tools which helps us to get this 3D design. So now we are going to see what is jewelry designing. Now jewelry designing is nothing new. Let's move back to our histories. If we visit 7,000, 8,000 back, if we visit the Harappan civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, if you visit those civilizations, you will find that the patterns are all same. If we consider only the necklace pattern, see here are the three different designs. First, the prehistoric jewelry. The second, the Indus Valley civilization jewelry, and the modern jewelry. Three different types of designs. But you will find that the pattern of necklace is similar. Only what is changing? It's changing the taste of the people. Prehistoric period means people had a particular kind of taste. They had limited source. They used to collect the pebbles, they used to collect the shells, and they used to tie it with different types of threads, and they used to make necklaces. They used to wear it on their hand, neck, ear, everywhere. Though that was their way of decorating themselves. जैसे जैसे people started moving towards the modernization, people started implementing the copper jewelry, they started implementing the clay jewelry. So all these things started implementing in their jewelry field. If you visit the modern jewelry, many different cuts, people started knowing about the gemstones, people started knowing about the cuts of different gemstones. So they started implementing all those ideas in the modern jewelry. So जैसे जैसे the ages are changing, time is changing, people are changing their taste, and according to the taste of the people, the jewelry concepts are changing. But if you follow the pattern of necklace is the same जो prehistoric में था and the modern jewelry, all are same. Only the concepts are changing, the designs are changing, the patterns are the same. Now let's move to the very vital part of the manual jewelry designing. What is source of inspiration? Now, you guys might ask me, Mom, every day, from where will we get different types of ideas, different types of concepts? Now, here is the answer. Source of inspiration. What is source of inspiration? Source of inspiration is whatever we collect from our atmosphere. Whatever we see, we feel, we hear. हमारे चारों तरफ जो भी चल रहा है, we absorb everything. Our brain is just like a blank memory card. Whatever we see, we feel, we hear, whatever is going on around us, we absorb it. Our brain absorbs it. And when we sit down to create something, then this source of inspiration helps us. That which we have seen or we have heard, that inspires our design. Not only the design, if we go to a poet, if we go to a writer, if we go to a painter, any type of creative field requires a source of inspiration. Now, this is source of inspiration of manual jewelry designing. Now, we have four different types of source of inspirations: natural source, historical source, symbolic, themes, and concepts. So, if we first visit the natural source. Now, what is natural source? Natural source is when we absorb anything from the nature. Nature is a hub of design. वहां से नेचर से हम लोग कुछ भी ले सकते हैं, be it a butterfly, be it a leaf, be it a flower, anything. We see it And when we implement that thing in the design, in our jewelry item, that is called natural source. Then we move to number 2, that is the historical source. Historical source is when we extract something from the histories, from the books of histories, from the worlds of histories, from anywhere from history. When we extract something from the history, that is historical source. Number 3 is symbolic source. Now, symbolic source means any kind of symbol. It can be your zodiac sign, it can be any symbol, symbolic. That means कोई concept जिसका एक symbol हो. So any kind of symbol. जैसे we can take the example of a zodiac sign. A pendant contains a zodiac sign. That is a symbolic source. And the last one is a theme and concept. Theme and concept is the part where we are provided with a theme or a topic or a content. Means it has a concept in it where we implement all our concept, all our ideas on the same topic. So these are the 4 different types of source of inspiration which we have in manual jewelry designing. Now, let's have the examples. Here, you can see these are the different types of designs done manually. The first one is on natural source. The second one is symbolic, which is religious, symbolic. The third one is theme and concept. Its concept was passion. And the last one is historic. Why historic? Because we had taken the curving gemstone. Curving gemstone is originally these curvings were done on the walls of the historical. If you visit the historical monuments, you will find these kinds of curvings are done on the walls of historical buildings. From there, all those curvings have extracted all those concepts, all those ideas. This curving concept has come, and in the jewelry field, it has been implemented in the different types of gemstones. So that's why this is historical source. Here are the examples of source of inspiration. Now, here you will get to see the conversion from manual to CAD, but on concept. This is on motherhood. In this design, you can understand, everybody can understand that here a mother is sharing the love, the care, the affection with the child. 2 pearls have been used here, a bigger pearl and a smaller pearl, and the color white has been kept here just to keep the purity. A mother's love is always extremely pure as white. So the color white here, we had used white pearl, white diamond and white gold with different types of textures. This is a manual design and this is the CAD conversion of the same. So our next slide is on piece. When the topic piece is given to us, 2 things comes in our mind. One is the color of piece is white and the representation of piece is a swan. Now here in this design, you can see there's a swan. The swan is in white gold and different types of diamonds have been used in different settings. Multiple diamonds यहाँ पे use हुआ है. So the swan is representing the piece here, and this is the manual design and this is the CAD conversion of the same. Next, this is on love. So we have a deep story behind this concept. What is the story? Here, if you see, there are 2 butterflies. The 2 butterflies are the 2 lovers. So our concept is love. So we are representing the concept love with these 2 butterflies. The color red is a representation of love. So here on the butterflies, we are using the color red. We are also having another concept on it. What is that? Here we are representing marriage. In marriage, there are 2 different types of rituals. One is Gadbandhan ritual, another one is Saath Fere ritual. Here the 2 butterflies are the bride and the groom. One is the bride and the other one is the groom. They are on a circular path. If you follow this motif on the top, you will find that there is fire motif. So Agni ko sakshi मान के 7 फेरे लिए जाते हैं. So here the 2 butterflies are taking the 7 vows, keeping the fire in the center, and the Gadbandhan ritual is represented here with the 2 knots on the left side. So here is a concept and here is the pendant on the topic love. This is the manual design and this is the CAD conversion of the same. Here are the students who have enrolled themselves in the manual jewelry designing course from the different parts of India, and they have won the National Jewelry Award. Here we have Archana, Shobhik, Harini, Deepika Lakshmi, Vaivavi, Neelam, Anvesha, Suparna and Sakshi. Now, if you want to add your name in this list, then you can obviously enroll yourself in the manual jewelry designing course of Archery Jewel Academy. Thank you.